Hello, beautiful people. I'm going to go over 3 reasons why you should maybe reconsider being a CRNA. If these are some things that just don't sit well and you can't see yourself doing it, it's probably being a CRNA, anesthesia provider, is a no-go. So 1, you don't handle stressful situations well. Our job is very stressful. We always look cool and people think we're not doing anything, but it's mentally exhausting. It can be very stressful. So if you don't have healthy ways of handling your stress, anesthesia is not gonna bring out the best in that, right? So if you are leaning into the lifestyle because of the money, and you can go make money doing something else in a less stressful job. And having healthy ways to deal with your stress is extremely important in anesthesia. We have access to some very powerful drugs, and you want to make sure that your mental health and how you handle stress are handled before you come into the profession, right? If when you're having a stressful day, you decompress or with wine or alcohol, stuff like that can escalate to when you're using substances to handle stress. So I would reconsider a job in anesthesia if when you're stressed out, you feel like you have to escape, or you have a substance, you lean into a substance to help you handle what you're going through, leave anesthesia alone. The next one is if you don't like working with people. I've kind of heard this because people, I think, sometimes are under the impression that because we only have one patient at a time and you're at the head of the bed behind the drapes, that we don't have to work with people. Let me tell you, you're gonna work with a lot of people. And sometimes the people can be the toughest part of the day at times. Sometimes, right? Lots of personalities. But for instance, if you're working in a hospital, you're gonna work with the pre-op staff, you're gonna work with the operating room staff, you're gonna work with the recovery room staff. So you are constantly working with people. Yes, you take care of one patient at a time, but you're in constant communication with different people. And then the favorite thing, I don't know if you heard it yet, but anesthesia gets blamed for everything. Blame anesthesia. We didn't roll into the room late looking at the anesthesia delay. I'm asking, excuse me, nurse, why circulating nurse? Why is it an anesthesia delay? It's an anesthesia delay because since y'all couldn't go later, the rep couldn't get here on time with his trays. Wait, that's anesthesia fault? Like, it'll be the most bizarre, crazy things, and after 10 years, you roll, pick your battles, and fight, but anesthesia will get blamed for everything. Blame it on anesthesia. It is a real thing, right? And the third thing I'd say, if you don't like working in small, tight spaces, if you like claustrophobic, anesthesia ain't it. Listen, I done been in some places where you got a very small place to work in. I don't know why it's like that. And you can try to move the bed down a little bit and make you some elbow room, but it's tight up in there. You're gonna have your computer, you have your workstation, and you have your Pyxis, and you turn around. It's real tight. And don't let the reps or somebody need to come stand, like you got an elbow up in there. So if you like your breathing room and your space, that's just not anesthesia work environment. So the 3 reasons to reconsider: you don't handle stressful situations, you don't want to work or talk to people, and you don't like working in small confined spaces. Anesthesia might not be the place, but try it out. That's what shadowing is for. So just pay attention to those things and see how you feel in those environments. All right, that's my tips for the day. Be blessed.